Hello, today we are going to discuss interest on drawing of the partner in partnership accounting. So first of all, we have to understand what is drawing. So drawing is any amount or any goods which has been withdrawn for personal use is called drawing. So any amount which has been withdrawn by the partner, or any goods which are being manufactured by the partnership firm which has been taken by the partner for the personal use, that is called drawing of the partner, right? So drawing can be taken in two ways. It can be taken as cash, right? It can be taken as cash, it can be taken as good. So any interest which is being charged on any kind of drawing by the partner, that is called interest on drawing. So any amount, any interest which is being charged, interest charge on drawing, that is called interest on drawings, right? And it is charged when we have clause in partnership deed. If your deed says that the interest will be charged from the partners on the drawing made, then interest will be charged, right? If partner agree to it, other than that, then obviously we can charge the interest. Other than that, if the deed is silent or the deed is not there, then interest will not be charged from the partners, right? Now the drawing can be done by the partner. The drawing can be taken from the partner either from the capital or from the profit, right? So drawing can be taken from the capital, right? Or it can be taken from the profit. So there are two aspects of drawing. If let's say the partner is withdrawing his capital, let's say he has invested 1 lakh rupees and he says, okay, I am taking my capital 50,000 rupees. So his capital will be reduced, capital will go down, right? Because of drawing, so his capital will go down. So he will get interest on capital if allowed, interest on capital on the reduced capital, right? And interest on drawing will not be charged. Interest on drawing will not be charged at all, because he has taken his capital which was invested into the partnership firm, he has taken it back. So interest on capital, if allowed, will be given on the reduced capital, and interest on drawing will not be charged from capital. Now what is the reduced capital? Let's say he has invested 1 lakh rupees on 1st April 2026, and on September 30th he has withdrawn 50,000 rupees. So first six month he will get interest on capital on 1 lakh rupees, and next 6 months, from October, November, December, January, February, March till the end of financial year, next 6 months he will get interest on capital if allowed. I am again and again repeating, if allowed, on 50,000 rupees, because he has withdrawn 50,000 rupees, right? So this is called drawing from capital. Now if the drawing is taken from the profit, that means his capital is intact, so he is taking money, and this is the implied thing that whatever the drawing he is making, so interest will be adjusted toward the profit partnership makes during the year, right? So the capital will not be reduced out here. So capital will not be reduced, right? So what will be the impact? IOC, interest on capital, will be allowed on the capital, whatever is there he has invested for the full year, if allowed, if the clause is there. And interest on capital or interest on drawings interest on drawing will be charged if the clause is there, right? Because he has taken the money from his potential profit which the firm can make during the year, so that interest will be charged if the clause is there, right? Or if he agrees to it. So that is the drawing against capital and drawing against the profit. So these are the rules regarding that you have to keep in mind while calculating the interest on capital or interest on drawing, right? So these are the clause. Now the next thing, how we are going to calculate the interest on drawing, right? The first thing now we have to understand, first let's understand the journal entries. Journal entries when drawings made out of capital, right? So journal entry would be your capital account, your capital will be reduced debit to cash or bank. So your capital will reduce. Or if when drawing is made against profit, right? When the drawing is made against profit, so your drawing account will be opened as we have studied in class 11. Drawings account debit, right, to cash account or whatever, right? And then your drawing account at the last of the financial year, your drawings account will be transferred to your profit and loss account debit to your drawings account. So this will be transferred, right? This is your, whenever you are doing the drawings. Now what will be the journal entry? We will do it here only. Now journal entry for interest on drawing. Journal entry for this. Now the first thing you have to understand is interest on drawing is the income for the partnership firm. So it will be credited in the partnership books. So partners capital account or current account, as the case may be. I have told you what is capital account and when the current account is made in my previous video, so you can see that. So as the case may be, partners capital account or current account will be debited, and then to interest on drawings, right? Because this is income to the partnership firm, and then it will be transferred, right? So interest on drawings account debit to profit and loss appropriation account. So this will be transferred. So these are the entry for interest. This is for when the drawings are made, and this is for interest on drawing. So interest on drawing, first I have to capital account or current account debit to interest on drawing, and then interest on drawing will be transferred. So interest on drawing account debit to profit and loss appropriation account. So net entry will be, this will be cancelled, debit here and credit. So your partner's capital account or current account debit to profit and loss account, as you do when you are preparing the profit and loss appropriation account. Now let's say if you have made the drawings, right? So how to calculate the amount to put in these entries? Now we will calculate. So there are different cases. On the basis of that you will calculate the amount, right? So the interest on capital, we have two methods. Interest on drawing, we have two methods. The one is product method and the other one is average method as given in your book, right? So product method is used when amount of drawings are not fixed, right, or similar, and time is not certain. Your time is not certain. Your partner, let's take the example first. Your partner is taking, let's say, the amount in the month of April first. Let's say he has taken in the month of April 10,000 rupees, and then in the month of December, in between he did not require, so he has taken 50,000 rupees. So this is one of the things which will be calculated on the basis of product method. So how we are going to calculate, right? Let's say 10%. 10% is the rate we have to calculate. So this amount, April, the amount has been used for 12 months, right? So you can calculate it straight away. So this is 1,000 rupees, 50,000, 10% per annum, and this has been used for 3 months only. So 3 by 12, 4, 0, 0, 0, 0, 4, 8, 1,250. So this is 2,250. So this is the way you are taken together both the amount. So this is called product method. That means you are multiplying with the rate of interest, and for the time period the amount has been used. So that is called product method, right? Or there is one more method in which the product method is used, right? Let's say he is taking the money, he is taking the money, and we have to calculate with the product method, right? In that we have to multiply the amount with the month we have used the money for, right? जैसे मान लो वो आपका हर महीने अमाउंट जो है चेंज हो जाता है, ठीक है? सो लेट्स से फॉर फर्स्ट April he has taken 10,000 rupees, right? And let's say July he has taken again 10,000 rupees, and December he has taken, let's say, 10,000 rupees, right? So he has taken thrice. So what we can do is we can multiply by the month which has been used for. So this is amount, month this has been used for, and we will find the product, right? So how many months have been used from April to end of the financial year? That is for 12 months. So that is 1,20,000, right? From July to end of the financial year, that is 9 months. So this is 90,000 amount multiplied by month, and this is in the month of December, right? Let's say at the end of December, on 31st December, so this is used January, February, March for 3 months. So this is 30,000. So what you have to do is you have to total the product 0, 0, 0, 14, 2,40,000. Now on 2,40,000, what you have to do is interest on drawings is equal to 2,40,000 multiplied by 10% and only for 1 month, right? So you have to calculate this way. आपको ऐसे करना होगा 12. So 2,000 rupees is the interest on drawing, right? For 1 month you have to calculate when you are using the product method this way. So this is called product method. And when the average method is used, when you are given or the partner has been withdrawing the money, one, the amount is fixed or similar per month, or whatever the time period is, it is similar, right? The amount is similar. And the second thing, time period for withdrawal is defined, So you have defined the time period. Let's say for the first day of the month, he will require the money and he will withdraw the money, or in between the mid of the month he will take the money, or at the last of the month he will take the money, or for quarter starting of the quarter he will take the money. So that is called average method. So average method is used when the amount is fixed. Now we will take the average method in detail, because this is the thing you have to calculate in most part of your book. Now the first case, case 1, the case 1, when partner withdraws money at starting of month, right? For every question I am taking here withdrawal money amount per month, let's say 10,000 rupees. Rate of interest that will be given in question, rate of interest, let's say 5% per month, right? And then you have to calculate when the partner withdraws money at the starting of the month. One thing, just go into flashback in class 10th, 9th, 10th, you must have calculated interest, simple interest. So interest is calculated on the amount, right? Rate of interest is given in the question, rate of interest multiply by for period for which the amount has been taken, right? Yahi hota hai. This is the way. Same thing we will do in the interest on drawings, right? So I'm calculating interest on drawings when partner is drawing the money at the starting of the month and the amount is 10,000 rupees and rate of interest is 5%. Now I have to find out the amount. So amount comes to 12 months, right? Every month he is withdrawing 10,000 rupees. So my amount, I told you that first amount, rate of interest, and then period. So amount 12 month, 10,000 rupees per month, that is amount is 1,20,000 rupees. So this is simple. You can do that, anybody can do that. Multiply. Rate of interest will be given in the question, 5% per annum. You can put out here. Now the period. Now period is every time you have to take, right? So what is the way to find out? Now you have to see, let's see, this is the timeline, right? This is April, this is May, June, July, August, September, July, August, September, October, November, December, January, February, and this is March, right? So he's taking his money out here on the first day of the April. So the first thing, average का आप average time कैसे निकालेंगे? Average time is equal to time left after first drawings plus time left after last drawings divided by 2. Simple है. पहले के बाद first you have withdrawn the money on the first of the month, that is your financial year start from 1st April. So 1st April को आपने 10,000 रुपए ले लिए, ठीक है? So how many months you have used? April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March, that is 12 plus last withdrawal कहाँ से किया? March 1st को, because March is the last month of the financial year. We are calculating on the basis of financial year, not on the calendar year, right? So March is the last month of the financial year, so 1st March. So that means 1 month is left. So 12 plus 1 divided by 2, right? I will take it now for the further cases like this. So this is 13 13/2 दिस इज 6.5, तो आपका एवरेज पीरियड कितना आ गया 6.5/12 बिकॉज वी हैव टू कैलकुलेट इंटरेस्ट ऑन ईयरली बेसिस। तो हमने क्या किया था ऑन द 10th बेसिस, हमने क्या किया था, हमने ये तो कहा था कि अमाउंट मल्टीप्लाई बाय रेट मल्टीप्लाई बाय पीरियड, right? So we have put out here 1,20,000 total amount, rate of interest given in the question 5%, and this अब now point हटाने के लिए we have to put out 0 here, so calculate 0 से 0, 2 0 से 2 0, ये हो गया आपका 12 10, ठीक है, ये हो गया आपका 65 मल्टीप्लाई बाई 50 दैट इज 0 0, देन 2 3,250 rupees. So this is your interest, right? If the partner is withdrawing 10,000 rupees at the starting of the month, interest of drawing is 5%, and he is drawing on the first day of the month, so your interest will be this one, right? Chaliye. Now I will go for the second case, second of this part, right? Second of this, when partner is drawing money on the monthly basis, partner withdraws on mid of the month, ठीक है जी। So interest on drawing, what will be the interest on drawing? All other things remain the same, only the drawing time has been changed. Now he is drawing on the mid of the month, अप्रैल के मिड में, ठीक है। तो पहले तो हम अमाउंट निकालते हैं, फर्स्ट वी हैव टू फाइंड आउट द अमाउंट। सो ही हैज विथड्रॉन फॉर 12 months, so amount is coming 1,20,000 rupees. Then comes the rate of interest. So rate of interest is 5% given in this question, right? Multiply by average time. So first he has withdrawn on 15th of April. Next he will withdraw on the 15th of May, then 15th of June, then 15th of July. So after first, so average time, how would you calculate? Average time is equal to time left after first. So 15 days April and 11th month after that. So how much time is left? 11.5 plus last he will withdraw in the last month at the mid of the month, that is 15th of March. So how much time is left? Half month. So this is 0.5 because on 15th of March, on the mid of the month, he will take the money. So half month is remaining. So divided by 2, that is 12 by 2, that is 6. So we will put out here 6. यहाँ पे 6.5 रखा था, यहाँ पे 6. So 6 2, ये हो गया हमारा 0 0 0 0 2, ये हो जाएगा आपका 3,000 rupees, right? So there is a difference because we have taken 15 days after, so 2,250 rupees are coming less, right? So in the next case, case number 3, if partner withdraws at the end of the month, right? भाई 3 ही केस हो सकते हैं, या तो शुरू में लेगा या बीच में लेगा। वो ऐसे तो लेगा नहीं कि 27 days हैं या वो है, वो भी होता है प्रोडक्ट मेथड में, we will use that, right? And that question will not come in class 12, that will come in your graduation and CA, right? So at the last of the month, so interest on drawing, similar formula, interest on drawing. So calculation will be based on the same formula. Amount he has withdrawn 10,000 rupees for 12 months. अप्रैल के लास्ट में लेगा, बट लेगा तो अप्रैल में भी. सो ही हैज टेकन ऑन एंड ही विल टेक ऑन द 31st of March. So he will take 1,20,000 rupees, 10,000 per month. Rate of interest 5%. Now average time. How we will calculate? So time left after first. So first he is withdrawing on 30th of April. So first month he is taking on the last day. So April, no interest will be calculated. That means the month remaining 11 month, and the last money he will take in the month of March, 31st of March, time remaining 0, right? So 0 month he has utilized, divided by 2, that is 5.5, right? 11 divided by 2, that is 5.5. So we will put out here 5.5 डिवाइड बाई 12, पॉइंट को हटाइए, 0 लगाइए यहाँ पे, चलिए 1 2 3 0, 1 2 3 0, 12 से 10, 50 और 55, 55 50 0 0, 2,750 rupees. So this will be the interest, 2,700. Look here, if he is taking starting of the month, then 3,250 for this current year. If he is taking mid of the month, bit less, 3,000. If he is taking at the last of the month, then bit more less, 2,750 rupees. So this is the way how we calculate interest on drawing when the partner is withdrawing money month-wise, right? In the next case, we will take when the partners are drawing money quarterly basis, right? So the partner is not taking the money on monthly basis, rather they are taking money on quarter basis. Quarter, I hope you understand. Quarter means 25%, that is for every 3 months. ठीक है? So यहाँ पे हम कर देंगे per quarter he is withdrawing, per quarter he is withdrawing 10,000 rupees. So for every 3 months he is withdrawing 10,000 rupees. Rate of interest ये रहने देते हैं 10%. So how much money he is withdrawing? Because हमें क्या करना पड़ेगा? हमें कैलकुलेट करना पड़ेगा for the whole year the amount. First thing हमें amount चाहिए, right? Amount कितना हो जाएगा? 3 बार निकालेगा, 4 बार निकालेगा. क्वार्टर मीन्स 25%, यानी कि हर 3 महीने में निकालेगा, तो 12 महीने होते हैं तो 4 बार निकालेगा. ठीक है? So 4 multiplied by 10,000 rupees. So the total amount will be withdrawn by the partner is 40,000 for the whole year. Interest, rate of interest is given 5% per annum, and we have to find out the average time. वो अलग हो जाएगा. Now the case 2 is when partner withdraws money क्वार्टरली. ठीक है? वो मंथली था, ये क्वार्टरली है. ठीक है? सो इसमें फर्स्ट है स्टार्टिंग ऑफ क्वार्टर. फर्स्ट starting of quarter, right? So this is quarterly. Now interest on drawing would be, interest on drawing formula would be same, because for every interest the formula will be same. Amount is 40,000 rupees. Rate of interest 5% we have given. Now time, we have to find out the average time. Now let's say this is the time period. So this is April to June 30th, right? This is July to September 30th, right? This is October to December, and this is January to March quarter, right? ऐसे ही होगा. First 3 months, next 3 months, next 3 months, and last 3 months, January, February, March. Now in this case he is withdrawing money at the starting of the quarter. That means he is withdrawing money out here, right? 10,000 rupees. So how much time is left? For average time we are calculating like this. Average time left after first withdrawing, that is 12 months. Right? Last, he will withdraw the money in the last quarter, that is on the first day of the quarter, that is January 1st. So how many months are left? January, February, March. 3 months are left. So 12 plus 3 divided by 2, that is 15 by 2, that comes 7.5, right? So average time is 7.5 divided by 12. Point हटाइए, 0 लगाइए. ठीक है? 1 2 3, 1 2 3. अब ये हो जाएगा आपका 4 3, और ये कट जाएगा आपका 15. ठीक है, तो ये हो गया आपका 50 और 25, 50, 25, 25 0. So this is 1250. Your interest will be 1250 when the partner is withdrawing money at the starting of the quarter, right? अब मैं यही चीज बिटवीन द क्वार्टर करता हूँ, ठीक है. सेकेंड, when money withdrawn in mid of quarter, right? Mid of quarter. So interest on drawing कितना हो जाएगा? IOD I am writing IOD, interest on drawing amount. सबसे पहले amount he will withdraw here, right? बिल्कुल अप्रैल और जून के बिल्कुल बीच में, यानी कि अप्रैल खत्म हो जाएगा, 15 मई को निकालेगा. 15 मई इज द midpoint of April to June. So 4 times he will withdraw, that is the amount is 40,000 because he is withdrawing 10,000 rupees per quarter. Interest 5% we have taken for all the cases, and average time. Now what is the average time? First average time is equal to time left after first withdrawing, that is यहाँ से लेके यहाँ तक 3 महीने हैं, तो कितना महीने बचा यहाँ पे? 1, ये बचा आपका 1.5 month and 9 days month, 333, ठीक है. सो 10.5 प्लस लास्ट वाला वो निकालेगा बिल्कुल जनवरी और मार्च के बीच में, इन द मिड ऑफ द जनवरी एंड मार्च. सो आफ्टर जनवरी, दैट इज इन द on 15th of Feb he will take the money. And what is the time left after that? Half month of Feb and full month of March, that is 1.5 month. 1.5 month divided by 2, that becomes 11, 12. 12 by 2, that is 6. So in average period we will write 6 upon 12, right? चलिए इसे solve करिए. 2 और 1 0 1 0 1 0 1 0 2 200, 1000 rupees. So in this case your interest will be 1000 rupees. Now in the last quarterly, last scenario, when money withdrawn at last of quarter, लास्ट ऑफ क्वार्टर, दैट मीन्स यहाँ पे नहीं निकाली जाएगी. आपका ये क्वार्टर है अप्रैल टू जून, तो इस यहाँ पे जून में निकाली जाएगी 30 जून को, लास्ट ऑफ द क्वार्टर. तो चलिए कोई बात नहीं, हमें कोई मतलब है. इंटरेस्ट ऑन ड्रॉइंग इज इक्वल टू टोटल अमाउंट विड्रॉन, 1 विल बी विड्रॉन हियर, सेकंड, थर्ड, फोर्थ अमाउंट सेम होगा 40,000. इंटरेस्ट विल बी सेम, इंटरेस्ट रेट 5% पर एनम. नाउ एवरेज टाइम. So he has withdrawn, this is the quarter, so he is withdrawn on the last day of the quarter, that is on 30th June. How much time left? 9 months, 3 quarter, 9 plus he will take last installment of the last of the quarter on the last day, right, on March 30th. So how much time left? 0. So it will be 9 plus 0 divided by 2, that is 4.5. So we will put out here 4.5 divided by 12. Now पॉइंट हटाइए, 0 लगाइए, आपको इतना तो पता ही होगा. 3 0 1 2 3 1 2 3. सो 4 10 3 15, ये हो गया आपका 50. 50 मल्टीप्लाई बाई 15, so 750. In this case the interest on drawing will be 750, right? So this is the way how we have to calculate. Now the next case is when the partners are withdrawing money for 6 months only, right? Here we have taken as assumption that the amount we will calculate, right? Now third case, if partner taking money only for 6 months, ठीक है, तो कैसे होगा? We have a case where the partner is withdrawing money every month, right? Done. 3 case. We have taken quarterly. If the partner agrees to take money quarterly, so we have taken 3 case, starting, mid, and last. 3 case, 6. Now, if the partner is taking money only for 6 months, it can be starting 6 months, it can be last 6 months, but the interest will be different. So we are taking first 6 months, right? First 6 month, for 6 month only. वहां पे हमने assumption ली थी partner is withdrawing for the whole year. Now यहाँ पे हम क्या कर रहे हैं? Only 6 month. So see to it. Now interest on drawing. No, here we have to write first case when money taken at the start of month. यहाँ पे भी तो ये होगा ना 6 महीने के लिए सही, but when, so क्या हो जाएगा? इंटरेस्ट ऑन ड्रॉइंग कितना हो जाएगा? Amount he is withdrawing 10,000 rupees for 6 months. He will take 60,000. Rate of interest we are taking 5% for every question. Now average period. How you will calculate average period? Let's say this is timeline. So first April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, January, February, and this is March, right? So he has taken 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 from here only. So first 6 months, next 6 months he is not taking money. So first 6 months, if he is taking money, 6 months, that is 60,000, 5% interest, and starting of the month. So how much time left after this? Average time is equal to 12 months plus he is taking money here. How much time left? This is 7 months. 6 this and this 7. तो ये कितना हो जाएगा? 19/12, यानी कि आपका 9.5, 18, ठीक है, 9.5. So this is 9.5 divided by 12. Now solve it. 0 0 0 0 12 60 ये हो गया आपका. एक 0 और लगाइए, 0 यहाँ से, ये 0 कट जाएगी इस 0 से, ठीक है. तो 12, only 5 would be there. So ये हो गया हमारा 95 मल्टीप्लाई बाई 25, ये हो गया 25, 12 और 25, 225 और 12, 235, 237, 2,375. So this is the interest when you are taking money for 6 months, but you are taking money on the first day of the month, right? In the second case, money taken on mid of month. चलिए जी, mid of month में क्या होता है? तो interest on drawing amount will remain the same because you are taking for 6 months, multiplied by rate of interest 5/100, 5% per annum. Now take, what is the difference? Now he is taking money here 15th of April. So how much time left? So average period is equal to 11.5. 15 day of April and 11 months. So 11.5 plus last he will take here, right? So 15 days of this and 6 months this. So 6.5 divided by 2. 11 से 17 और 18 divided by 2, that is 9. So we will take 9/12 out here. ठीक है, काटते नहीं है, सीधा कटेगा. 0 0 12 25, ये हो गया आपका 25 0, 9 से मल्टीप्लाई 0 40 4 4 22. So this is the amount here. 2375, here 2250, right? Now in the third case, similar to others, if money taken on last day of month, right? Last day of month, तो क्या होगा हमारा? ठीक है, इंटरेस्ट ऑन ड्राइंग, अब वो चाहे यहाँ ले चाहे बीच में ले या लास्ट में लेगा 6 बार, तो 6 मल्टीप्लाई बाई 10,000 60,000. Rate of interest we are taking 5% of each question for each question. Now look at the time. He is withdrawing money out here after April, right? So how many times are left? 11 months he is using the money. So average period he is 11. After first money withdrawn, 11 months are left. Now what are the months left after 6 withdrawal? 6 months. So 6 divided by 12, that is 17 by 12, that is 8.5 I hope. So yes, 8.5 by 12 पॉइंट हटाइए, 0 लगाइए, ठीक है. 3 0 1 2 3 1 2 3, 12 से स्ट्रेट अवे कटेगा 5. 85 मल्टीप्लाई बाई 25, 5 12 200 212. So 212 is the amount. So here 2375, here 2250, here 2125. चेंज आएगा यहाँ पे, ठीक है. So case number 4, if partner taking money only for 6 months, last 6 month, यहाँ पे चेंज आ गया last 6 month, right? So he is not taking for April, May, June, July, August, September. For October onwards he is taking the money. So first, if money taken starting of month के स्टार्ट में, चलिए जी, इंटरेस्ट ऑन ड्राइंग अमाउंट 6 महीने के लिए निकाला 10,000 रुपीज, अमाउंट विल बी सेम 60,000. रेट ऑफ इंटरेस्ट 5% वी हैव टेकन, मल्टीप्लाई बाय एवरेज पीरियड. सो एवरेज पीरियड हम कैसे निकालेंगे? अब देखिए, ये मान लीजिए आपका टाइम पीरियड, टाइम लाइन है, अप्रैल, मई, जून, जुलाई, अगस्त, सितंबर, अक्टूबर, नवंबर, दिसंबर, जनवरी, फरवरी एंड मार्च. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12, ठीक है. ये हो गया आपका मार्च. नाउ फर्स्ट, सेकंड, थर्ड, फोर्थ, फिफ्थ, सिक्स्थ, यहाँ तक तो कुछ नहीं लिया, ठीक है. नो अमाउंट टेकन, यहाँ तक तो कुछ नहीं लिया, यहाँ से लिया. अब देखिए टाइम पीरियड कम हो जाएगा तो इंटरेस्ट कम हो जाएगा. नाउ यहाँ पे उसने 10,000 रुपये लिए एट द स्टार्टिंग ऑफ द मंथ. सो हाउ मच टाइम इज लेफ्ट फॉर एवरेज पीरियड? एवरेज पीरियड हम ऐसे निकालते हैं, 6 मंथ लेफ्ट. मार्च के स्टार्टिंग में लिया, कितने महीने रहे? 1 मंथ, डिवाइडेड बाई 2, 7 बाई 2, दैट इज 3.5. सो यहाँ पे हम लेंगे 3.5 डिवाइडेड बाई 12, पॉइंट हटाइए, 0 लगाइए. सो 3 0 1 2 3 1 2 3 12 5, तो ये हो गया 25 और 35. 35 को 25 से मल्टीप्लाई कीजिए, 25 12 75 87. सो 875 इज द इंटरेस्ट रेट. देखो कितना चेंज हो गया, वहाँ 2000 का राउंड आता है, 875 आ गया, क्योंकि आपने शुरू के मंथ तो काउंट किए नहीं, आपने लेट लिया है तो आपका टाइम पीरियड भी कम है. नाउ सेकंड आई एम टेकिंग, second if amount taken mid of month, ठीक है. अब वो मिड ऑफ मंथ लेता है 15 को, कोई बात नहीं. इंटरेस्ट ऑन ड्राइंग सेम प्रोडक्ट 6 बार लिया है, ठीक है. तो 60,000 अमाउंट मल्टीप्लाई बाय रेट ऑफ इंटरेस्ट 5% पर एनम. नाउ इफ ही इज टेकन मनी हियर, ठीक है, अक्टूबर 15 को, तो अक्टूबर के 15 दिन, नवंबर, दिसंबर, जनवरी, फरवरी, मार्च, यानी कि 5.5 मंथ शुरू के. तो एवरेज पीरियड में जब निकालूंगा तो पहले के बाद 5.5 अमाउंट टाइम बचा है, और लास्ट ही विल टेक ऑन 15th ऑफ मार्च. सो हाउ मच टाइम लेफ्ट? हाफ मंथ, 0.5 डिवाइडेड बाई 2, दैट इज 6 बाई 2, दैट इज 3. सो आई विल पुट 3 over 12. तो यहाँ पे आप निकालिए 0 0 0 0 12 60 0, ये हो गया आपका 50 150. ये लीजिए, इतना ही आएगा ना, 0 से 0 0 से 0 12 12 60 0 0, नहीं इतना नहीं आएगा. 50 को मैंने 0 किया, 25 मल्टीप्लाई बाई 3 दैट इज 750 रुपीज। सेकेंड में 750 रुपीज आ गया, ठीक है। देन द थर्ड वन में वही है, इफ अमाउंट टेकन एट लास्ट ऑफ मंथ, तो क्या हो जाएगा आपका लास्ट ऑफ मंथ। अब देखिए ये यहाँ पे लेगा, तो एवरेज टाइम में मैं निकालूंगा। पहले आपका इंटरेस्ट ऑन ड्राइंग इज इक्वल टू, इससे पिछले वाले में सेकंड में एक साथ एक जैसा आ रहा था हमारा टाइम, उसने बीच में लिया था तो 11.5, इसमें 12 एंड लास्ट में 1 13.5 6.5 और दूसरे में 11.5 एंड 6। अंतर आएगा थोड़ा सा, पिछले वाले में शायद एवरेज टाइम थोड़ा सा गलत ले लिया है, क्योंकि फर्स्ट में मेरा 11 शुरू में जब लिया है तो 12 आएगा, लास्ट में 1, तो ये हो जाएगा 13 यानी कि 6.5, और अगले वाले में 11.5 प्लस 5 इज इक्वल टू 12, 6 आएगा, उसमें गलत ले लिया कुछ, 65 आएगा वहाँ पे। चलिए देख लेते हैं। सो अमाउंट टेकन लास्ट ऑफ द मंथ, कोई बात नहीं, लास्ट ऑफ द मंथ अमाउंट उतना ही आएगा 60,000। रेट ऑफ इंटरेस्ट 5/100। ना एवरेज टाइम, एवरेज पीरियड कितना आएगा, देखिए अब वो क्या कर रहा है, पूरा लास्ट में ले रहा है, ठीक है। लास्ट में ले रहा है तो महीने कितने बचे, 5 पहले के बाद, और लास्ट वाला 31 मार्च को लेगा तो 0 बचा, तो ये कितना हो गया डिवाइडेड बाई 2.5। सो यहाँ पे मैं रखूंगा 2.5 डिवाइडेड बाई 12, पॉइंट हटाइए, 0 लगाइए, 3 0 1 2 3 1 2 3 12 5, तो ये हो गया आपका 25 मल्टीप्लाई बाई 25 स्क्वायर 625 रुपीज। सो इसमें आपका आ गया 625 रुपीज, ठीक है। ये हो गया जी आपका when the partner takes money for 6 months, last 6 months, right? अब देखिए, अब इसमें क्या होता है आपका, if the partner has taken money, right? So this is my fourth case. Fourth में first, if the partner has taken money but the time period is not given, right? When time of withdrawal not given, ठीक है, आपको टाइम नहीं दिया गया कि अमाउंट कब निकाला है। लेट्स से आपका, मैं मान लेता हूँ यहाँ पे अमाउंट कुछ भी दिया हुआ है क्वेश्चन में, लेट्स से दे हैव गिवन drawings is equal to 50,000, rate of interest is equal to 5% per annum, right? Find out the interest on drawing. Up, we don't know which month, which period, ठीक है। so इसमें straight away आपको क्या लिखना है, interest on drawing is equal to amount 50,000, rate of interest given in the question, right? And you have to take it for average period, right? Average period. And now what is the average period? That is for half year. आपको half year के लिए लेना है, ठीक है, ये आपको करना पड़ेगा, ठीक है। So this is 6/12, हम एवरेज ले लेते हैं बिल्कुल, 6 2 0 0 0 0, और ये हो जाएगा आपका 250 रुपीज, तो ये हो जाएगा आपका 1250 रुपीज, ठीक है। इफ द टाइम पीरियड इज नॉट गिवन, स्ट्रेट अवे यू हैव टू फाइंड आउट द रेट ऑफ इंटरेस्ट ऑन ड्राइंग, ठीक है, ऑन एवरेज बेसिस। आपने एवरेज बेसिस के नीचे के बेसिस पे निकाल दिया। देन कम्स द वन थिंग मोर, ठीक है, फिफ्थ केस में व्हेन इंटरेस्ट रेट अब यहाँ पे इंटरेस्ट रेट कहाँ गिवन, इंटरेस्ट रेट इज गिवन विदाउट द वर्ड पर एनम, दैट इज हमारे केस में 5% दिया हुआ है, मैंने देखो 5% पर एनम लिखा हुआ है, पर एनम, राइट, पर एनम. So if that is not written, if the per annum is not written, so आपको क्या करना पड़ेगा, let's say the amount is 50,000 rupees, right, rate of interest 5%, अब per annum नहीं लिखा है, ठीक है, so आपको क्या करना पड़ेगा, so interest on drawings will be taken 50,000 multiply by 5%, ठीक है, whatever the rate of interest will be given in the question, don't worry about that. You don't have to worry about the time, only that means the full year, we will count for the full year, ठीक है. अगर उन्होंने per annum नहीं दिया, that means 5% for the period he has utilized the money, 1 month, 2 months, so that is 5%. So we will calculate like this, 0 0 0 0 without taking into consideration the period, right? So ये हो जाएगा आपका 2500. So this is the way. If the per annum word is not given, let's say 5%, 7%, 10% is given only, read the question carefully. So interest on drawing will be calculated on the amount straight away without taking into consideration time period, right? So this is the way how you have to calculate the interest on drawing, right? Question we will take in another class, how to calculate the interest on drawing. So this is it, your interest on drawing. Thank you.